Welcome to Main Street Mondays. I'm Sarah Grunwald, Executive Director of Main Street Washington, and I want to welcome you to this week's episode. I am here with Isabella Santoro at Dodicis Shop. Welcome, Isabella.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about you first. What do we need to know?
All right. Well, my mom is from Washington, Iowa. Everybody's probably familiar with Lorraine, but I was raised in Italy. So I moved here as a young adult and went to the University of Iowa. After living a couple different places and doing different line of work, I decided to move back and join the family business. So for about 8 years now, I've been running a Dodicis Shop.
Okay, and tell me about the shop. What's different from the cafe side of things?
Sure, it is a little bit more of a, laid-back, casual version of our restaurant. However, we are primarily a coffee shop, so we offer all kinds of coffee and espresso drinks. We also offer sandwiches and soups made in our restaurant and brought over here, and also unique gift items, so locally made things, as well as other gift items and wines and chocolates made from scratch.
And you guys have been here?
About 13 years, so
okay.
A year or so less than the cafe.
Mm-hmm. And we're back in the Patricias Room, which is the back room of the coffee shop. Tell me about this expansion and why it was necessary and what you guys use it for.
Yes. So this was part of our storage room. We had quite a big storage room, and for years we've been thinking, we could probably use this space a little more wisely. So we got actually a Main Street grant to help renovate it. There's this beautiful skylight above us that is original to the building that was boarded up for decades. So we uncovered that and fixed it up and renovated the rest of the room to make a private room for either dining from the restaurant, since we did connect it to the restaurant for the first time in 12, 13 years. That was a real blessing. So it can be private dining for a birthday, an anniversary, a wedding shower, a rehearsal dinner, whatnot, overflow on days like Valentine's Day. However, since it's connected to the coffee shop, it's also extra seating for the coffee shop, or even if your private lunch is through purchases made from the coffee shop, you can have it back here. Mm-hmm. And we called it Patricias Room in honor of one of our biggest fans, best customers of all times, Patricia Sherman, who passed away a few years ago. So it's kind of in her honor.
It's a tribute to her, and it's a great space for private parties. And I think we had our Christmas party here, and it's a nice private space, but still connected to everything and all the action. So
exactly. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you like about being part of downtown, because you guys are on the east side of the square. What do you as a business like being a part of downtown?
I love being part of downtown. Having grown up in Europe, cities there are very focused on the downtown and preserving historic buildings. That it's very important to us. We've invested a lot in our two buildings between the restaurant and the coffee shop and our overnight suites upstairs, because we believe in preserving and promoting downtowns.
You guys have done a lot of investing though, and as a coffee shop, you guys have the suites upstairs, which is a really neat facet of downtown as well. Do you want to talk about the suites a little bit?
Sure. The suites also, that we opened about a year after the coffee shop, and we started with the apartment above the coffee shop, which is a full-size, 2-bedroom, kitchen, bath, and living room apartment that we rented out. We still rent out by the night. And we expanded that, again, thanks to Main Street grants, to make 3 more overnight suites above the restaurant. So two of them have a kitchen and a bathroom, along with a bedroom or 2, depending on which one we're talking about. And the others are really just bedrooms with bath. Mm-hmm. And they've just been a real blessing, because we had a lot of square footage that just wasn't being used. So we managed to restore a beautiful downtown building while also making it a benefit to us as a business.
Yeah, and it's definitely set a trend in downtown. We're seeing more kind of overnight stay suites, as well as more downtown living in general. That was kind of there was always apartments, but there was some earlier kind of overnight suites is the first time you guys kind of had brought those up. And it's another space that's available for people to rent for parties and things, which is wonderful. Now I'm going to ask you the goal question. Are there any goals that you have for the coffee shop, for the shop side of things, in the next 5 years that you want to like throw to the ether? You want to shout it to the universe and say, this is what I want to do?
Excellent question. I think, like with any business, you know, it can always go up from where you are. Increase traffic, and honestly just awareness that we're here. You know, we realize that we'll sometimes get folks who are local who walk in and say, this place is so cute, I can't believe I never been here before. And I ask them, are you from out of town? They say, oh no, we're from Washington. So, you know, we have been here for 13 years, so sometimes I wonder what takes people so long to just visit their downtown, see what it has to offer. And it has probably a lot more to offer than they realize. So just, you know, awareness that we are here, what we offer. We're very welcoming to everybody. You know, you should feel at home here, no matter who you are, where you're from. And I think that's really my primary goal. Just keep growing.
Excellent. Well, you can check out Dodicis Shop anytime. They're open 7 days a week. What are your hours?
Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturday, 8 to 7, and Sunday, 9 to 3.
Yeah, so check them out, come downtown and visit them, and we will see you next Monday on another episode of Main Street Mondays. Bye.